The new 2024 Jeep Wrangler is a testament to automotive excellence and is quite possibly the best version yet. And here's why. Starting off with the engine and performance. We can absolutely see why the new Jeep Wrangler is so popular among Americans, partly due to the choices it has to offer in terms of engine and performance. Staying true to its brand name, the new Wrangler has 4 different powertrains to offer, each with their own set of pros and cons. For starters, there's the 3.6-liter V6 engine, paired with a 6-speed manual or a smooth-shifting 8-speed automatic gearbox, producing a decent 285 horsepower and 260 pound-feet of torque. For this engine, the acceleration is pretty good, as it only takes 6.9 seconds to go from 0 to 60 miles per hour. While that's one powertrain that might pique your interest, the new Wrangler also offers a turbocharged engine option. The 2.0 turbocharged inline 4-cylinder engine is also a great choice, but it's only available with 8-speed automatic transmission. The 2-liter engine alone will give you 270 horsepower and 295 pound-feet of torque. With that, the 0 to 60 time increases to 8 seconds, which still isn't too bad for a heavy SUV. But here's the big deal. This 2.0 turbocharged engine can also be paired with an electric motor, making it a hybrid powertrain that offers additional low-end power, producing 375 horsepower and 470 pound-feet of torque. This engine might be the holy grail for many buyers. However, the acceleration stays almost the same as the base V6 model, getting you from 0 to 60 in about 6.8 seconds. However, the power delivery feels different to the V6, with the inevitable turbo lag. Did I mention that this one only comes with an 8-speed automatic transmission? However, the range doesn't stop there. The new Wrangler Rubicon 392 has a monstrous 6.4-liter V8 engine that car enthusiasts love. The magical Rubicon can hit 60 miles an hour in just 4.2 seconds. 4.2 seconds? For reference, that's about as fast as the BMW X3M. Now, to accelerate that fast, you'd need a lot of power, right? Well, this beast of an engine produces 470 horsepower and 470 pound-feet of torque. So, yeah, it definitely does. And speaking of performance, the new generation is now offering electrified off-roading as well. Yes, that's right. The 4xe lineup actually comes with an extra power supply for external devices. In your new 4xe Wrangler, you'll definitely want to go off-road and even go camping, and that means you need some extra power supply. Well, the 4xe lineup has you covered in that aspect. The new 4xe lineup features what they call the Power Box, and I'm sure you're wondering what that is. It's essentially a fancy accessory power strip with 4 120-volt outlets, supplying 30 amps of total output. This allows the driver to use the battery pack even if they wish to power external devices like smartphones, laptops, or tablets. Not just that, it also features an SAE J1772 that plugs directly into the charge port, providing up to 3.6 kilowatt-hours of electrical energy. This power box is enough to light up and run your glamping site. This may not directly help in powering the car, but for off-roaders, this addition is genuinely a holy grail. While that is one amazing advancement, a lot more has happened within this specific lineup. As of 2024, the 4xe lineup features 2 new models. The first is the Sport S 4xe, which is the new entry point. The good thing here is that this is essentially the cheaper version of the plug-in hybrid model. Apart from that, there's the new Rubicon X trim as well, and this one joins both the 4xe and the gas-fed lineups. With the off-roading goodies, it sits right above the standard Rubicon trim. By off-roading goodies, we mean the new full-float Dana rear axle, which makes it super easy to install larger off-road tires. Not just that, it also features the integrated off-road camera, RockTrack full-time transfer case, and 35-inch BF Goodwrench AT tires mounted on beadlock-capable wheels. While that's all about the 4xe models, there's a lot more that you must know about the entire 2024 Wrangler lineup. Let's have a look inside the new 2024 Jeep Wrangler. When talking about the interior, the 2024 Wrangler isn't super spacious or accommodating and definitely falls behind competitors when it comes to practicality. But the stylish design helps make up for it. The new Wrangler features a seamless blend of modern and vintage Jeep characters. For the front seats, the perfect commanding view is all one can ever need, especially when off-roading. For the rear view, things get a little obstructed thanks to the roof pillars, the grab handles, and the roll bars. But this can be fixed by removing the removable soft top and doors. And that is how many off-road drivers like their Jeep Wrangler to be. Apart from that, the front seats face a squared-off dashboard punctuated by round air vents and switchgear for the climate control system. In addition to this, the upper trims feature the power windows, which honestly are worth the bucks. Now, if we talk about the space, the seats are quite spacious for a Wrangler. The cargo space is almost enough for groceries or other equipment. But here's the issue. Unlike most other SUVs, the new Wrangler doesn't allow you to fully fold the rear seats. And as expected, there's a significant difference in cargo space between the classic two-door Wrangler and the larger unlimited four-door model, as it features 31.7 cubic feet of space with the rear seats. And once you fold the seats, the space increases to about 72.4 cubic feet. Not just that, the infotainment system also got an upgrade. The entire 2024 lineup features a great infotainment system, as the vehicle comes with a comprehensive package. The interface, called Uconnect 5, is not only super smooth, but it's also really easy to use. It's quick to respond, and we love every bit of it. The touchscreen this time is 12.3 inches and is mounted prominently on the dashboard. That's actually more than enough. The new Wrangler also features Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. And don't worry, because both come standard in all trims. And yes, they work wirelessly. Jeep wouldn't want its customers to upgrade to upper-level trims just for that. Another feature that's worth mentioning is the onboard navigation, with over 2,000 mapped off-road trails, and the active noise cancellation feature that will allow you to keep the cabin quiet and peaceful while you continue your journey on the most reckless routes ever. Oh, and how could we forget about those 7 USB ports that are distributed throughout the cabin, as well as the 115-volt outlet available for charging devices. Unfortunately, the 2024 Wrangler doesn't feature a wireless charging pad as expected, which is a shame. But on a more positive note, the front-facing camera is an awesome feature that's perfect for those off-road enthusiasts, as it allows you to sight trail obstacles ahead when navigating rockier terrain. And lastly, a detail that impressed us was the radio antenna, which is now integrated into the windshield, meaning the branch-snagging external antenna that the previous generations featured is now gone for good. Then come the safety features. The previous models were actually criticized for their confidence-shattering crash test performances, and that's why Jeep had to develop a vehicle that doesn't let the company's name down. Thankfully, the new 2024 Wrangler is much better than its predecessors when it comes to the safety of its passengers. The 2024 version has gained standard first and second row side curtain airbags on all the trim levels, alleviating some of the previous concerns. Also, this time, all trim levels also feature front automatic emergency braking and adaptive cruise control as standard. With that, some other driver assist and active safety features are available on different trim levels, including automatic high beams and blind spot monitoring. But here's the thing, the new Wrangler doesn't really feature the type of safety tech that we usually expect from a vehicle as expensive as this one. How much is all of this going to cost? The 2024 Wrangler now features new trims, and yes, the prices have changed a bit. And when we say a bit, we really mean it. Honestly, we were hoping for a massive increase in prices this time. Well, Jeep never fails to disappoint in this department. Alright, so the 2024 Sport trim will set you back $33,690, which is only $1,000 more than the previous generation's base trim. The Sport S trim will cost you $37,190, while the Willys is $41,190. The new Rubicon and Sahara will cost you $47,190 and $49,620 respectively. What's worth noting is that the Freedom Edition that was included in the 2023 lineup has now been removed. Moving on, we have the new 4xe lineup options, including the Sport X 4xe PHEV and the Willys 4xe PHEV, which will cost you $51,790 and $56,530. Now, if we talk about the new Rubicon X, its price is almost the same as the Willys 4xe, and you can get it for $56,690. Next up are the 4xe models, including the Sahara, the Rubicon, High Altitude, and the Rubicon X, starting at about $58,000 and going as high as about $71,000. And lastly, we have the Rubicon 392, the highest trim level, which obviously has the highest price as well. This one has a starting price of $89,390. Ouch!